திரு ஆனந்த் ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் அவர்களின் சாதாரண பங்கு அசாதாரண லாபம் தமிழ் வடிவம் இப்போது கிண்டிலில் கிடைக்கிறது. இந்த புத்தகம் புதிய முதலீட்டாளர்களுக்கு பங்குச்சந்தை பற்றிய ஒரு அறிமுகமாக இருக்கும். இந்த புத்தகத்தை நீங்கள் கிண்டிலில் வாங்க விரும்பினால் வீடியோவின் கீழே இருக்கும் லிங்கை கிளிக் செய்யுங்கள்.
Good evening. Today I want to talk about the concept of unicorn. The unicorn is a mythical animal which lives only in imagination. So, what happened is private companies owned by venture capitalists and promoters, which was valued more than 1 billion in the market, were called unicorns. Since they are in private, we do not know exactly what are the numbers. And even when they are making huge losses, private venture capitalists going on easy money tend to value them at exorbitant prices. Some of these companies have gone on to become world beaters, like Apple, like Facebook, like Google, etc. Some have just vanished. The tribe that has vanished is 9 times out of 10. So if you pick up 1,000 companies, less than 50 companies would become very big and can exit profitably. Most companies end up in burnouts. The success of these unicorns depends on the monetary policy practiced in the West. As long as money is treated as free and the Fed is continuously printing money, and so is the European Central Bank and the Japanese Central Bank, this money easily flows out into the world. Initially, it started in America, in Silicon Valley, and then spread to China and now has reached Indian shores. I remember in 1993, when Infosys put out its first public issue, it did not even get subscribed. The underwriter had to step in and put out the balance money to complete subscription. Today, Infosys is one of the most sought after companies in India. Those who bought it in the IPO and held it have made billions. But there are also many companies which have fallen by the wayside, like Silverstar, which is also a company started at the same time, which went public and just fell by the sideway. So is Pentamedia Software. So it's very difficult to pick the winners and forget the losers. What happens is venture capitalists are practically gambling in India. Even companies like Uber, which have never turned profitable, have been listed in the stock market and are still bleeding money. In two of India's best known unicorns are Swiggy and Zomato. Zomato is coming out with an initial public offer and is nowhere near being profitable. Once Zomato comes out with its public issue, very soon Swiggy will also follow, and even Swiggy is not profitable. Today I read in the newspapers that more than 50 companies have got unicorn status in India. In 2021, 16 companies have raised money with more than $1 billion in valuation. Most of these companies are going to burn, and I am going to be surprised if even one survives. Flipkart even could not list, but such was the pressure from Amazon and had to be finally sold to Walmart. Today, Farm EC is being valued at $2 billion with no idea of where profits is going to come from. Similarly, the latest new companies which have come are basically selling a software as a service, which is a very common concept, and we do not know how successful it is going to be and when it is going to be launched. But what this has meant is, if good companies are funded at obscene valuations by people like SoftBank, then it means old traditional route where a company worked, earned profits, and then went to the market and raised money in an IPO by listing is gone. Retail investors are not going to make a lot of money by listing gains. This is going to mean that the retail investor completely misses out on quality stocks at IPO or before IPO. Most of these companies will burn out. And there is another strange thing. Most of these unicorns are in the tech space. India is now in a place where there is a strange paradox where MSME and SME, which are directly into manufacturing and producing goods that people lose, are struggling for capital. They are struggling with debt and will sink. If given adequate capital, they can be profitable. They are not profitable because of the interest they service. They have no access to capital, let alone access to risk capital. When I say access to risk capital, it is equity investments. And equity investments mean that people don't pay interest but wait on equity gains. All these companies require short-term cash flows to tide over these difficult times because of the pandemic-induced shutdown. They are unable to produce, nor do they have enough orders. The normal theory in capitalism is that money finds out where it should be ideally be placed and finds the place for best investments. Today, the secured debt financing MSME and SME is far more profitable than investing millions of dollars in these companies at obscene valuation. All the people who invested money in Uber have lost badly. Ola has left its main business and now is talking of building electrical two-wheelers. When it wrote in its initial plan, Ola never talked about making electric vehicles. At best, Ola talked about running electric cars without drivers. That dream is far away, and today Ola is now putting all the money it has raised to build a large plant to manufacture electrical two-wheelers. This means it has to start distribution from a scratch completely. The day electrical vehicles become profitable, it will not take 2 minutes for a Bajaj or a Hero to launch electric vehicles at market prices and flood it through their distribution channel, and Ola has no chance. Hero has already made a major investment in Ather, whose bike is being test marketed across the place and is also available commercially. Bajaj, through its own in-house, has launched some electric scooters called Chetak, priced 1 lakh and above, which have been sold out, and they have stopped accepting orders, hoping to refine technology. Similarly, Tesla will not be profitable because to be profitable, Tesla will need 20% market share. The moment Apple drops the bomb, then Tesla is going to be under severe pressure. Most valuations of unicorns are based on the easy money available in the market. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.